car stalled, the driver signalled to officials. But Bill Chester on the front row of the grid grips up very nicely indeed. And yes, there is definitely a car stopped in the middle of the pack there. But car number 1 gets a very, very good start and charges down to turn 1. Michael Trafford up on the ribbon strips trying to get it through there. There's Gordon Bunyan, Danny Siama, all charging on through there. Mixed up in it, there's the St John Cox car, and there's our number 75 out of Tasmania, Lincoln Spur, joining in there. And there's Meyer into the inside and just avoiding Tony Vollebrecht, who started out of 4th position, sweeping across here. Here comes Damien Meyer now as well.
He's going around the outside of Spur as well. Looks like that car's hooked up this afternoon. So far it doesn't look like there's any problems from... I saw the spin in the background. I saw Siama go around on the exit of the sweeper. So hopefully he got through there. And I think it was Roxhill that didn't get off the line. So it looks like Siama's got out of trouble and is rejoined right down the back here, the Chester sisters, and right behind Murray Stevenson. They keep going around, and this battle pack from this morning is reignited. Don Wells there around the outside of St John Cox. He hasn't had the weekend that he's been looking for, so he'll be on a charge this afternoon. Rod Wells looks like he's got John Cox, and he's going to take Mullins as well. So he's made a couple of good moves there, and he's going to chase down the pack in front of him. Looks like it's Waterveen pulling off there onto the escape road.
The access from the track there. That's not what we want to see. Danny trying to push back through the field to find his spot. There's 33 of John Mason as well. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? All of a sudden got a point gap again.
Yeah.
So this is the mid-pack. Edwards in the 260. That's Tammy Hotz, and then Rod Wells in the mix here. The TC doing very, very well. What is it about an older car like the TC that is bringing it so far up this field? Driven well, prepared well?
Yeah, I would say both of those, driven and prepared very well. It's the first time we've seen it in our series, so I can't give you too much.
cars into the lane there. Roskill and a couple of others heading into pit lane there. Just lost that bit of information. But here's this battle, and this is raging on for just inside the top 10. So it's Roskill, Sam Juris and Hank Waterbeam, as we noticed, had pulled off down the run-off road and made his way back into pit lane. So there's the MDTC that I'm talking about, charging along there, and MGB and a couple of the newer cars standing in the armour there at the number 15, so an MGZR. I'm probably going to get this wrong, Chris, similar to yours.
Yeah, very similar. Very similar.
So where is the white car?
The white car's just getting the last couple of little tweaks before Phillip Island.
Right.
And sadly couldn't join them on track this weekend, so always happy to join you in the box here.
It's always appreciated to get the inside running of all things MG and British cars. That is for sure the racing in and around.
It's got the big move from Siama trying to make his way back through Bunyan. Yeah, Rodwell's runs that Sebring front end, so it looks cool.
It does, yeah. It's something different. They're more aerodynamic.